So the first thing we need to do for repots is make sure we have our tools. Got our wire for tying it in. Screen to cover the drainage holes. Got our various sized chopsticks for sifting the soil. As always, have some scissors nearby. Pruners. Also some wire cutters. For repotting, I also always have a saw. Helps you get through those roots a little bit quicker. For everything in bonsai should perform proper function and have an appealing aesthetic. So you're going to look for a shape, depth, angle of the sides, feminine or masculine in the design. The rings in the design here break up the solid wall of that drum, and it's going to make the pot not feel so thick. Same thing here, and you can see the difference here, whether it's got feet or not. These are essentially the same depth of pot, but the feet on this, as well as the lip and less of a design, not breaking up the sides in the same way, make it feel, give this one a much deeper feel than this, but they're essentially the same size, right? Also, the hexagonal pattern is going to broaden out the front, whereas the rounded shape is going to have a much smaller front on that container, which may fit this tree a little better. See, this one somewhat dwarfs the tree, whereas this one fits right in there a little bit. I'm gonna make sure these pots are prepped, right? Here, securing it with wire to cover that drainage hole that's right in the middle. And these other holes are for wiring in. I'll show you how to do that when we finally decide. That'll be the last step that we do. If I already know what pot I'm going to put it in, I'll prep the wires, I'll do everything, and then we'll make sure that pot's good to go. And just do a quick twist. And then I'm going to go the other way with the opposite. Fold the tops down. Insert it into the holes right there. And then I want to push those down, and that will secure that drainage screen in there. Front of the tree on that one. Very nice little tree, very compact. The first thing I want to do for right now is I've let this portion grow out so that I can come in, and with this mass of roots, I didn't want it, when I cut this off, I didn't want major growth here, so I've let this grown up. I've kept this on so that it could maintain its vigor, and this would maintain its compact size. So I'm going to come in finally, now that I'm going to be taking roots off, I'm going to come in here and take this off piece by piece. Going to come in and gently scrape away from the top with the chopsticks. Start to see exactly where this excess soil is. I'm looking for if there is a place where the base flares out wider than it does at the current soil line. See if there's any surface roots. do you like about this one?
This one? I
Yes.
just like its feel and it looks better. Well, this one feels a little...
So the texture has something for you.
Yes.
Okay.
I can often feel by its looks with the tree and texture.
Okay. So
Rather than not by its color.
okay, so you like the smooth texture with the rough bark. You think that makes it?
Yes.
It sets the tree up a little better.
Rough-ish, texture goes really well with either one.
This one you see the tree a little better.
Okay.
I think I might have to go with this one, bud.
Okay, that's fine.
But
Because rough goes with either one, especially if it's dark.
Okay, but I liked that. You brought out that the smooth texture would highlight the color of the bark. I think the glaze, as we get into it, makes the bark disappear a little bit. What do you think?
Wait, it's glazed? Like,
Yeah, it's glazed.
Yeah, I can see like...
Yeah, you can see the glaze,
and
yeah.
then a rough in the middle.
Do you think, like, you can't see? So look at the bark when you're looking at this one. We're going to show them the bark. Look at the bark when you look at this one, bud, right here.
Oh, yeah, that's really good.
Right, you see the whole tree. When you do this,
Yeah.
I think you see just the foliage a little bit, and you kind of lose the trunk.
Yes,
See what I'm saying?
But the color, you can...
The color
see
looks so good.
Yeah, especially with the trunk.
I know, the color looks so good, but I think... I can't decide. Here.
But, yeah, the brown dark one would be better. In my opinion.
You think so?
Yeah, even though...
Oh, that looks good.
Yes. But then the brown...
Oh, it's gotta be.
Yes.
It's gotta be. Okay, sorry. Candied clay. Going back up there. All right, sounds good. Thank you, buddy. Come in and take a little bit off the surface so we can have a nice smooth top dressing here. Get rid of this thicker root right in the front. That will accentuate. I removed that thicker root. That's going to accentuate this side flowing root here. And it's going to advance our scale on the tree, because we have another one here, right? It is somewhat serendipitous that on the back side we had a lot more roots, because you want to plant the tree forward a bit in the pot anyway. So if this is the front, we're going to plant the tree forward a bit, because if you're seeing it from, when you look at trees, you see them from the ground, it looks like they're looming over you. If a tree is vertical, it's going to look like it's falling backwards. If it's leaning forward a little bit, vertical, looks like it's falling backwards. Forward a little bit, looks like it's straight up. We're almost there, just down to the wire here. We got a little stubby root that's getting in the way over here. A hard root down at the bottom. We'll get rid of that to shorten up the tree. Pardon me. Shorten up the tree so it can fit in its pot. And he is right there. That's what he looks like right there. I'm going to pair a couple wires to go up through those other holes that I told you about. Wire's going to come up through, then we're going to come over and across another one here.